I never thought a single conversation could split my life into a before and an after. But that's exactly what happened the night she confessed. It started quietly. We were sitting on the balcony, the night air warm, the city below humming with its usual chaos. Sarah had been restless for weeks, checking her phone too often, zoning out when I spoke, biting her nails the way she only did when something weighed on her. I thought it was stress from work or maybe family drama. But deep down, I already knew something was off. I just didn't want to face it. She turned to me that night, her eyes glossy, her voice trembling. "Mark," she said, "I need to tell you something, and I don't know how you'll look at me after this." My heart sank. That's never how a good sentence begins. I tried to smile, to steady my voice. "Sarah, whatever it is, we'll get through it. Just tell me." Her hands shook. She placed her wine glass down, as if afraid it would shatter from her grip. She drew in a breath, and the words that followed sliced to me like glass. "I've been seeing someone else." Silence. That awful, suffocating silence where your brain doesn't immediately process what's been said. I blinked at her, sure I'd misheard. "You what?" I asked, my voice cracking. She broke. Tears spilled down her cheeks as she whispered it again. "I cheated on you, Mark. I didn't mean for it to happen, but it did. And I can't keep lying anymore." The world tilted. My chest tightened until it felt like I couldn't breathe. The woman I trusted most, the one I pictured forever with, was confessing the one thing I had begged the universe never to let happen. I wanted to scream. I wanted to demand every detail, every why and how. But all I could do was sit there, numb, watching her unravel before me. She reached for my hand, and I pulled away like her touch burned. "Don't," I whispered. "Just don't." Her sobs grew harder. "I hate myself for it. I hate what I've done to you." He meant nothing, Mark. It was loneliness. It was weakness. It was me being selfish and stupid. "I love you. I swear I love you." And that's what hurt the most, because I could see she meant it. She did love me. But love isn't supposed to coexist with betrayal. Those two things shouldn't live in the same house. Yet here they were, crashing together in her broken confession. Tears burned down my face before I even realized I was crying. I hadn't cried in years, not even at my father's funeral. But hearing her admit it, it shattered me. I stood, pacing the balcony, gripping the railing so hard my knuckles turned white. Every memory flashed. Our first kiss in the rain, the way she surprised me with coffee at work, the nights we lay awake dreaming of our future. And now all of it felt poisoned. "Why?" I asked finally, my voice raw. Why betray us for a moment?" She shook her head helplessly. "Because I was scared. You've been so busy and I felt invisible, and when he noticed me, I made the stupidest choice of my life. I don't want him, Mark. I want you. Only you." Her words stabbed me deeper, because part of me still wanted to believe her, still wanted to forgive, still wanted the woman I loved to be the same person I thought she was. But that night, as I stood there with tears streaming down my face, I realized something no confession could ever undo. She had broken the one thing that mattered most, trust. I didn't yell. I didn't break things. I just whispered, almost to myself, "You destroyed me, Sarah." And then I walked inside, leaving her sobbing on the balcony, my tears falling silently, marking the end of who we used to be. That night, I didn't sleep. I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, while Sarah cried in the living room. Every so often, I'd hear her footsteps pacing, then silence, then muffled sobs. Part of me wanted to go out there, hold her, pretend none of this had happened. The other part of me, the part bleeding inside, couldn't move. When the sun came up, the room felt colder than it should have. She walked in, her face pale, her eyes red and swollen. She looked like a ghost of the woman I loved. "Mark," she whispered, her voice breaking. "Please don't shut me out. Talk to me." I sat up, my throat dry, my heart heavy. "What do you want me to say? That it's fine? That we'll just move past this?" Her hands trembled as she reached for me. "I'll do anything to fix this. Therapy, counseling, whatever it takes. I can't lose you. The cruelty of her words was that she said lose you as if she hadn't already thrown me away the night she chose him. I stared at her for what felt like forever. Do you even realize what you've done to me? You've turned every memory into a question mark. Every smile, every I love you. Was it real or were you thinking of him? How do I live with that? She collapsed on her knees in front of me, clinging to my hands. I swear to you it was a mistake. One night, it meant nothing. But to me, it meant everything. One night was enough to kill trust. One night was enough to make me doubt every word that ever came from her lips. I pulled my hands away and stood. You don't get it. I believed you were the one person in this world who would never hurt me like this. And now, I don't even recognize you. Her tears flowed harder. Then let me prove it to you. Let me spend the rest of my life making this right. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to. But when I closed my eyes, I saw her with him. I saw her choosing him over me. I grabbed my jacket, my voice steady even as my heart broke. I can't look at you right now. I need space. Her sobs echo behind me as I walked out the door, each step feeling like my chest was being torn open. For days, I wandered. I stayed at a friend's place, ignored her calls, deleted her messages without reading. But at night, I cried into the pillow like a man stripped bare. I loved her too much to let go, and I hated her too much to forgive. When I finally went home a week later, she was still there, waiting, hoping. The apartment smelled like her perfume, and the sight of her nearly undid me. She whispered, "Mark, you came back." But I wasn't the same man who'd left. I looked at her, my voice low but steady. I came back to pack my things. Her face crumbled. She reached for me, begging, pleading, her words a blur of pleas, and I'll change. But my heart had already made its choice. I loved her. I always would. But love wasn't enough anymore. As I closed the door behind me with the last box in my hands, I realized something through the tears. Sometimes the greatest act of love for yourself is walking away from the person who broke you. And though her confession left me in tears, it also gave me the truth I needed to finally set myself free.